What's going on, y'all? Dana Poe Jr., Master Executive 8. And sometimes your growth and your change in consciousness is going to feel uncomfortable. Like, I have been doing things lately that I'm not really comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on certain topics, being a little bit more outgoing, um, standing up for myself in certain situations, and I talked about a topic the other day on polygyny, and honestly, it made me uncomfortable. But as of lately, when my intuition, speaks to me, I speak. So like, the idea of it made me feel uncomfortable, and it made me feel uncomfortable because my entire life was based around this idea of monogamy. You know what I mean? And then I had to I had the thought, like, hey man, like, look at, kind of like all your past relationships. You notice, like, you cheated on pretty much every woman you've been with. So like, why keep putting yourself in that position to where that's a possibility, rather than just not put yourself in that position, be honest and upfront with the women that are coming into your life, so that way they know up front, and there's no lies. You know what I'm saying? There's no deceit, there's no sneaking, no, you don't have to do any of that. You know what I mean? And that will actually make it easier on you, on your conscience. So that's what made me want to do that episode. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I want to try something different, and the reason that it makes me feel uncomfortable is because it's our society, especially this Western society, is not really, that's not really a thing over here. Like, for the majority is monogamy, but like, I'm coming more into the realization that, man, I can really have, like, once you kind of really starts hitting you that you can have what you want, and you don't have to, like, settle for what society is pushing on you. Your mind expands. You know what I mean? It expands greatly. You know what I'm saying? Now I know these situations and topics about relationships keep coming up, and that's just because they come up and I talk on them. But like, I'm not really looking to be in a relationship right now, just because, like, I'm not where I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Or they excuse me, on a personal level. So that's not really something that I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? But gosh, what was? But yeah, so and even something as simple as, like I said, I made a video about being a little lighter. Being light, not being so serious all the time. So that's a little bit uncomfortable for me because I'm so serious most of the time. So like, with me lightening up a little bit, now people are able to feel a little bit more relaxed around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to communicate with them better. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been doing all, not all sorts of things, but just things that just make me feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Even getting on here, sharing with you guys, some of the stuff that I'm going through. Some of the stuff just has me feeling like really uncomfortable. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I even knew once I shared that thing on, what I'm saying, like, polygyny, like, people's gonna just probably have a whole different view of me. Shoot, I don't even. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. I've undergone so much. I can't really say change, because I feel like you don't necessarily change, but I A 25-year-old me would not even recognize who I was now. Man, I remember it was a time when, man, I didn't even eat vegetables like that, and now it's like, or I wasn't even. I ain't gonna say cause I still eat, some processed food here and there. Actually, no, I eat more processed food than I should, but for the most part, like, I'm eating fruits, vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking water. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just my diet in general. Like, I wouldn't recognize myself even a few years ago. Even the way that I'm thinking now about, relationships, like, this happened over time to the point to where the way I think about it now is almost a complete 360 to how I used to think about it. You know what I mean? The way I think about a lot of things now are completely different to the point to where I feel uncomfortable sometimes with with the new ways that I'm feeling. And I think that's just something that's just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And you just kind of got to get used to it as you start as you start what's happening is that's just my opinion, cuz like I didn't make any notes for any of these videos that I did today, not yet. But I think what's happening is new pathways are being built. So when anything new is being built, it's usually a bit uncomfortable because you're not used to it. Just think about the first time you did something. You may have been uncomfortable because the pattern wasn't really built yet. You know what I mean? Now to the point to where it's second nature. Now I can just cut on the camera and start talking and not feel no type of way, versus before I'd be all sorts of self-conscious. I'd be thinking about what this person said, that person said, this person, you know what I'm saying? And now I just really don't care. I really don't care. And you know what? I ain't gonna say I don't completely. I'm getting there though, because the one thing I realized is there is nobody else that has to enjoy my life. There is nobody else that's going to live my life for me. Nobody else is going to do that. Everybody's going to have an opinion on what I should and shouldn't be doing, but nobody's me. So I got to do what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not doing what's making me happy, I'm doing with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And because I hadn't done that for so long, it feels uncomfortable sometimes. But it's kind of like a good uncomfortable. It's almost like I'm recognizing my power now. And by power, I don't mean power over anything or over anybody. It's more just the power over myself. You know what I mean? And realizing that, like, hey man, like, you're abundant, dude. Like, what do you, if multiple wives is what you want, then you can have that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to feel bad about it. You know what I mean? You don't have to let anybody else make you feel so, because you don't care what they think, because they're not living your life. And a lot of the times, man, people that quote unquote hate on you, like, it's just because they I don't know, it's something in their life that's not going the way that they want it to go. You know what I mean? That they even got the time to do that. So yeah, man. But like I said, man, right now I ain't really looking to be with nobody. Like, I'm definitely open to conversation. You know what I mean? I'm definitely open to talk. You know what I'm saying? To just, feel somebody out, see where they head at. You know what I mean? But like outside of that, I mean, I just got things to do. Like, even the time to talk. Like, I barely want to talk. Cause like I'm in the back of my mind, I got something to do, and I know I got something to do. So talking to it is taking away from what I got to do for me. I mean, so let's see what else I got on this topic. So yeah, man, change is going to feel uncomfortable, but you'll get used to it. And I would say embrace uncomfortableness. Embrace it. I mean, no matter how small it is. Actually, I would say the smaller the better. But also, the bigger the better too. You know, the more uncomfortable you are, the more likely you are to grow a little bit faster from it, or a lot of faster, I guess, depending on the you know, the amount or the how much it is that you're growing. So excuse me, y'all. Uh, um, what else? What else I got to say about this topic, man? So yeah, your growth may feel uncomfortable. Just get used to it. Embrace being uncomfortable. All right. This is Dana Poe Jr., Master Executive 8, and I'm out.